Hello everyone, and welcome back to Accolade Hunter, the show where we tend to play Star Trek Online, but unfortunately, as you can see, the loading screen is only at 34%. That's right, the accolade we're hunting today is, of course, beating the loading screen. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we had a bit of a issue today when my computer decided to delete all the files and just wouldn't. Blue screen of death. So it is loading. I reckon we'll be good in about 20 minutes or so. But I wasn't going to start the stream late. I was like, no, we're not starting late. How dare you? So I figured we would do a bit of trivia. I thought we could do some Star Trek trivia tonight because if you guys didn't know, this weekend is going to be our Star Trek trivia night hosted by moi. So we're going to be doing some Trek trivia today. Guys, I'm going to give you a chance to answer a few questions. And you guys will have an opportunity to win some very cool prizes once I'm in game. So we'll have to do a tally of who got the most questions, and we can hand out some prizes as well. Right, first things first though, we have a question. Which is our first one. Under the Treaty of Armens established between the Federation and the Shrellick Corporation, what planet does the Federation secede? Ooh. I like the sound of this. Okay, play now. Okay. We have 4 possible answers for this one. Which planet does the Federation hand over in the deal with Shrellick? Does anyone know? Is it Tal Ceti 4? Is it Tool Salgan 5? Is it Beta 3? Or is it Mars? Anyone know? I will give you guys 10 seconds to answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I have 2 votes for Tal Ceti 5 and 1 for Beta 3. Tal Ceti wins it, but let's find out. Incorrect. The answer. The Treaty of Armens is a fictional agreement between in the Star Trek universe, specifically mentioned in Star Trek The Next Generation. Under the treaty, the Federation succeeds the planet Tal Sagne 5 to the Shrellick Corporation, leading to conflict over the human colonists living there. There you are. No one got that right. You all got it wrong. Bad. Which Duras dude did Moog think was plotting with the Romulans? Was it Captain Kirk? Was it Tyrol? Was it Jarod? Or was it Lurasa? Who was it? Can you tell me? Also, just want to point out that Clan Oddham's Paramount Plus account is kind of on the fritz. Okay, cool. I got it right. You read the answer wrong. I read the answers wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Gerard. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to choose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see. Was it Gerard? It was, in fact, Gerard. Well done. Gerard was a member of the influential Duras family. Is suspected by Moog of conspiring with the Romulans to overthrow the Klingon Empire. This suspicion is rooted in the complex and often treacherous plotting dynamics within the Klingon Empire, where the alliance with external powers like the Romulans have pivotal in power struggles. Right. Who ran into the Borg first after first contact shook up the timeline? Ooh, was it Jonathan Archer? Was it Captain Hook? Was it Benjamin Sisko? Or was it Catherine Janeway? Guys, if you do not know, I'm not even going to give you 10 seconds. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, yeah, just Jonathan Archer. Yeah. In Star Trek Enterprise episode Regeneration, Captain Jonathan Archer and his crew encountered the Borg, who were inevitably revived from the wreckage of the Borg sphere left on Earth after the events of Star Trek First Contact. This encounter relates to the Borg's official introduction to Star Trek Next Generation, which actually, at the end of the episode, they send a signal, which is why the Soul Cube is on its way from the Delta Quadrant. It's interesting. It's a nice little retcon. Right. Who on the Enterprise D sadly succeeded in taking their own life? Oh, God, this is a dark one. Tasha Yar, Spock, Dan Quain, or Geordie LaForge? This one's a pretty easy one. But let's see. Yeah, Dan Quain. Yeah, this is actually a really sad episode. Because, you know, yeah, it generally is a sad episode. Boop. Correct. In Star Trek Next Generation, Eye of the Beholder, Lieutenant Dan Quain is revealed to have committed suicide. His death was a central plot that led to the investigation, uncovering a deeper psychological and empathic disturbance aboard the USS Enterprise D. I would do the same if I had a hairbrush glued to my forehead. Okay. Which Elorian is secretly related to Guinan, the Queen of Bar Wisdom? Is it Soran, Takem, Loxana Troy, or Gandalf? Soren. Just that. Takim. Okay, so that was 2 for. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to decide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was 2 for Soren, so we're going for Soren. Incorrect. The answer, Guinan, who portrayed Whoopi Goldberg, is a reoccurring character in Star Trek Generation who is known for her wisdom, mysterious as she is El-Orion. Takim, well done. Star Chaser, Takim was the correct answer. Is another El-Orion character connected them through their shared species and unique experience of their long-lived race. Nani? There you are. Though Soren is definitely, you know, he's in the movie. They're definitely the same race, but that's fine. Who on Deep Space Nine pulled a Cisco-style vanishing act? Was it Harry Potter, Julian Bashir, Benjamin Sisko, Jadzia Dax? I mean, I have questions. I have questions with this question. I'm going to repeat Rachel here. Harry Hufflepuff. Harry Potter. 100% it was Harry Potter. Yes. Definitely Harry Potter played a Sisko star back. Am I the only one that kind of wants to press Benjamin Sisko and just see what happens? It was Julian Bashir. Benjamin Sisko. Because he was abducted. He was abducted, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The guys who had... It's even. Okay. It's literally even split. I'm going to go Julian. Incorrect. It was Benjamin Sisko. That's a Benjamin... What the hell? Who wrote these questions? Who wrote these questions? I'm not even going to read that. Okay, we're at 36%. That's not too bad. For those who joined us late, by the way, we unfortunately, I had a bit of a technical difficulty before the stream in which I had to clear the C drive, and in a panic state, I may have accidentally deleted Star Trek Online. So we are currently reinstalling. It says it's patching, but I'm pretty sure it's reinstalling Stowe as we're doing this. So fingers crossed we can actually, get to playing Stowe as soon as AI questions. Apparently so. Which drink changed color like it couldn't decide what mood it was in? It changed color. It always cold. It tasted like chocolate. It made you invisible. What? What is this question? Well, have Stowe on an SD card, so I'm good. Oh, that's good. Which drink changed colors like it couldn't decide what... This is a weird question. I'm just going to go it changed color. Correct, it changed color. But... On Voyager... Voyager had a strict 2-pot-a-day rule for laundress blend coffee. What? A strict 2-pot-a-day rule for blend coffee. Okay. Neelix, Torres, Spock, Commander Chakotay. Okay, this one feels like an actual question. Okay, what do we think? Harry, Kim, Chakotay. What do we think? Torres. Because I've got one Chakotay, one Torres. What do we think? Come on, guys. Torres. Okay, it's 2 for Torres. I'm going to give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, Torres had the most votes. Correct! In Star Trek Voyager series, Lieutenant B'Elanna Torres, the ship's chief engineer, had a 2-pot limit per day of special type of coffee called Landris Blend. This detail highlights her demanding role and intense energy required to maintain the ship's engineering systems while stranded in the Delta Quadrant. There you go. My energy credits is on Chakotay. Well, unfortunately, okay, there we go. So apparently we got 63%. God, we did so well. We can look at our score. Let's do another test. Apparently, okay, cool. Let's do another trivia. Star Trek trivia. Star Trek trivia. Give me some Star Trek trivia. What trivia should we do? Bina, ultimate Star Trek quiz. I'm ready for an ultimate Star Trek quiz. Are you, chat, ready for an ultimate Star Trek quiz? Well, I'm ready for an ultimate Star Trek quiz while Star Trek Online is downloading. Right, play the ultimate quiz. In what year did the very first Star Trek series go on the air? Guys, I'm going to do a poll for this one. I feel like we're going to make it a bit more professional. So /poll. Okay, what year? You know what? I'm not going to do a poll. Okay, 66. Spud says 66. 1966. So we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's 12, but 1. 2-1. We'll say it's 2-1. Okay, 1966. That's not going to tell us yet. Oh, in the pilot episode of Star Trek, who was the captain? Oh, there's a picture of him right there. Guys, put me out of my misery. Come on. Put me out in the pilot episode. Pike. Christopher Pike. Yep. Because it's them rules, I have to do a 5. I'm going to do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It was Captain Christopher Pike. What are you supposed to say when you make the Vulcan salute? Be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. Now that's a Star Trek. Live long and prosper, or phone home. E.T. phone home. Yeah. Live long and prosper. Yeah. These easy ones I'm just going to give you. Which actor played the original series Spock? Okay. Gregory Peck, Ethan Peck, Leonard Nimoy, or Anthony Perkins. Or at least I got Ethan Peck. Ethan Peck is a good Spock. Nimoy. Okay. What was the name of Data's cat? Go on. Oh, this is so dumb. I'm sorry, it's dumb. These are our questions. You will answer them. You will answer them, Spud. You do not have to think they're dumb. Good spot. I'll tell you what I might do is I might sort of like skip through until we find some good ones. What was Captain Picard's catchphrase? Calm down, Midrid. It was only a wheelbarrow. Nice to see you nice. Make it milky. Can you imagine Patrick Stewart saying some of these? Calm down, Mildred. It was only a wheelbarrow. Nice to see you. Nice. Make it milky. Or is it make it so? It's make it so. The Klingon homeworld is called Kronos. True or false? It is true. Which of the following is not part of a Star Trek mission? Okay. To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before, to find some spell filters for the coffee machines. That's Janeway. That's Janeway's prime directive right there. That's Janeway's mission. I feel like we're going to start getting some hard names, at least I hope. What is the name of the real-life astronaut? Finally, a good question, guys. Okay. What is the name of the real-life astronaut who guest appeared in Star Trek The Next Generation? Was it Fred Nuran, May Carol Jameson, Buzz Aldrin, or Neil Armstrong? There we go. I'm going to do a 10-second countdown on this one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, you are correct. It is May Carol Jameson. And this is literally all the questions, really. Which actor appeared in an episode of Star Trek, also appeared in Stanley Kubrick's film 2001, A Space Odyssey? Was it Nichelle Nichols, Gary Lockwood, Majel Barrett, or Crisps O'Hannigan? I don't actually know this one, so I'm gonna leave this one to you guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's the powerlifting going on? Oh, is Oggy here? Oh, hey, Oggy. Oh, hey. Right, we're saying Gary Lockwood. We got 10 out of 10 on our Star Trek quiz. Wow. Good job, us. Yeah, that was not a good quiz, was it? Okay, give me a hard one. Come on. How well do you know Star Trek? The Chicago Public Library. Okay. I'm hoping this one's better. The Captain first episode. Who wrote... okay. These are pretty easy ones, but that's fine. Okay, first question, chat, of this Star Trek quiz. Gary, yep. What the devil are you doing? We are waiting for Star Trek Online to re-download, because I may have accidentally deleted it prior to the stream. So it is currently downloading, hence what we're doing. Good. Also joined a local goth metal band as a vocalist and bass player. Oh, that's very cool. I like the sound of that. We are having a tad bit of technical difficulties. You can see it's just trivia time. It is, in fact, trivia time, yes. So, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what. We'll have a slight break from trivia for a second. I'm going to show you guys something cool. I think I showed stats, something similar to this yesterday. So for those that don't know, I recently did a motion capture course where I learned how to do sort of mocap, sort of the... Because for those that don't know, I've always wanted to be a voice actor. For video games and stuff like that. So I am currently trying to sort of slowly build up my my repertoire, as it were. So I'm getting a new show reel done. So I'm going to be doing actually a stream in a couple of weeks on, I think it's Tuesday the 8th of July, where I'll be doing a full day on the James White Dragon channel, where I have to go from level 1 to level 65 in a day on a brand new character. And I'm going to try and fundraise to pay for this, because this course is like £500, so I need to try and fundraise for it. But anyway, enough of that. So I have edited today my little show reel, and you guys are going to be you're the first people to see this, because it's not live anywhere. I made it earlier today. I spelt the word motion in motion capture. So some of you may spot that little tad bit. So that's going to be an awkward fix, because it was really hard to render it. It took 2 hours, and I don't want to go into it. But anyway, so I'm going to press play, and you guys can tell me what you think. Here we go. You guys are the guinea pigs. Tell me what you think. Misspelled motion capture. Very unhappy. This is called a walk cycle. You're basically just doing walking and then T-posing. This was a little game where you basically had to embody like the sort of character poses. So that's the Unreal Engine working. And there's I stuck some lightsaber footage in because I forgot to like do some like sword fighting stuff.
Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence held back the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence defeated the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Seren. In the battle today, we hold the line!
This was a little zombie game that we played where we had to like try and get across the room without getting eaten by zombies. I was the only one who won. I was quite impressed with myself. I played too many games. Powerlifting meets next week. Plan trying to break 1,200 points. Nice! I love watching the Unreal Engine in the corner. It just looks so cool.
Lovely place.
And me just getting dragged off. There you are. So there we are. That is my little show reel that I made. Spinning in sword fighting where you're trying to lose. Shush, Star Chaser. It was to look cool. No, but yeah. So that was my little mocha. I might cut the lightsabers if I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking I might, because obviously that wasn't the mocap course. I was just putting that in for some skill stuff. But you know what? I'm probably gonna cut that. I don't like it. So that's good. That's good note though. So cut lightsaber, change the word motion capture to spell motion capture, and might move some things around as well. But yeah. So, back to our quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at that. But like I said, I want to try and get myself a new show reel. I kind of want to get some new equipment as well. I've got my SM57 mic here, but I might try and get some new equipment and stuff. So I'm going to be fundraising. Woohoo! I've never done that before. I've fundraised for charity. I've never fundraised for myself before, so that's going to be feel really weird doing that. But there you are. So, how well do you know Star Trek? Some of these questions I'm pretty sure are going to be easy. So, guys, I'm going to give you guys I'm going to give you 3 seconds to answer each one. Actually, I probably should give you 5, shouldn't I? First question, and I'm going to put them in the chat, so it's nice and easy for you guys to go. Guys, you got 5 seconds on this one. Who was first captain in pilot? This is an easy one. We've already done this one. Christopher Pike. There we go. Can anyone else write it? Yeah, Christopher Pike. Nice. We're doing a speed run. Christopher Pike is the correct answer. Who wrote the Star Trek theme tune? Off you go. You have 5 seconds on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alexander Courage. Boom, is the correct answer. Who was Kirk's father? What was Kirk's father's name? Here we go. You have 5 seconds on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was George Kirk. Quite right, everyone. Well done. What was Spock's mother's name? What was Spock's mother's name? You have 5 seconds on the clock. Off you go. This is a high-speed round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amanda is the correct answer. Well done. Okay. What was Captain Janeway's first mission after becoming captain of the USS Voyager? There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture a Maquis ship. Correct answer. What is the name of the ship under Benjamin Sisko's command? There we are. This is an easy one, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defiant. Well done, guys. Good work. Okay. The theme song for Star Trek Enterprise is a cover song originally sung by who? Ooh, a decent question. Chat, you have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, I didn't write the questions, Oggy. I'm just dealing it. So 5 seconds on this one. Was it Cheryl, Rod Stewart, Neil Diamond, or Don Henley? Go on. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Don Henley. Let's see. Don Henley is incorrect. Don Henley is incorrect. I will let you guys choose again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rod Stewart is the correct answer. It went as right, but it is Rod Stewart. Faith for the Heart. What? But yes, we're still patching. We're doing trivia. Yeah, you guys got that wrong. It was Rod Stewart. God, terrible. Who was the first communicator?
Oh, that's cool.
Who was the first communications officer of the Enterprise? There we are. Was it Harry Kim, Hoshi Sato, Nieto Uhura, or Tashi Yar? I'm not going to give you a timer. Nieto Uhura. This is going to be a tricky one. I'm tempted to see where this goes. Is this because if we go NX is an Enterprise, but it's not a Federation. It doesn't specify Federation Starship Enterprise.
Ooh, that is interesting.
Wait, Sato. It could be Sato. Let's see. Let's find out. Depends. It depends if we're going in canonic.
It needs to be specific, doesn't it?
Let's find out. Hoshi Sato was a trick question. Well done, Rachel. It was in fact Hoshi Sato. You guys rushed in there. Who did not appear in at least 3 Star Trek series? Q, Borg, William Riker, or Reginald Barclay? Who did not appear in at least 3 Star Trek series?
I mean, technically all of them.
Barclay.
What is going up to?
I don't know. We're going to say Barclay. Yeah, it was Barclay. Yeah, he's only been in 2. I feel like we should definitely get some more reg. We need more reg. It's very important, I think. Okay. And then, who provided the computer voice in the Star Trek franchise? Oh, this is an easy one. Go on, guys. Was it Majel Barrett, Christine Chappell, or Gene Roddenberry? Majel Barrett, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Some Star Trek movies were directed by actors who starred in them. Which of these actors did not direct a Star Trek movie? William Shatner, Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, or Leonard Nimoy? Which of these actors did not direct a Star Trek movie? We're saying Stewart. Anyone else got any Stewarts? That's 2 for Stewart. Let's find out. Was it Patrick Stewart? It was in fact Patrick Stewart. Well done. And last question. Oh, we've already had this one. I'm not doing this one again. It was, yeah, it's Jameson. Okay, do we have any more quizzes? The toughest Star Trek film quiz in the known universe from The Guardian. Okay. We're at 43% on Star Trek Online, so we're getting there. Guys, this apparently is the toughest Star Trek film quiz in the known universe. As Star Trek Beyond beams into cinemas this Friday. Okay, this evidently is pre-Star Trek Beyond, so this will be slightly outdated, but that's fine. So any new Trek, ignore new Trek. It will not be included in this quiz. So, let's find out. As Star Trek Beyond beams into cinemas this Friday, God, this dates it, doesn't it? 2016 this came out. Test your knowledge of the big screen franchise from the very beginning. Okay, I'm already liking the sound of this test more than the other 2 that we've already had. So, what was the name of Khan's ship? What was the name of Khan's ship? Was it the regular one, the Delta Flyer, the SS Botany Bay, or the IKS Gorkon? USS Botany Bay. As per Nerek, it may tune is New Trek. Yeah, okay, it's pre-New Trek. I mean, yeah, because we class 2009 as New Trek, don't we? Is it, or is it a weird bridge between New Trek and Old Trek? Yeah, it's Botany Bay. There we are. Reveal. It is in fact the Botany Bay. What is the name of the ritual Vulcans undergo to prove themselves purged of emotion? Is it Kolinar, Kon Tukelif, Kunikalif, Kalsvan, Kobayashi Maru? What? It's not even a ritual. It's Kolinar, yeah. It's just Kolinar. I love the fact that the easiest one to say is the answer, and I still have to read all the answers. Where would one most likely find Lieutenant Commander Scott on a pub crawl? Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Glasgow, or Balmoral Castle? I like this one. This is a much better test. I like this. Aberdeen. Aberdeen. Anyone else? Any other answers on this one? Any other answers? Chat, what you got? What you got, chat? Give me some answers. Give them to me. I require to see them. Oh, we're just going to say Aberdeen. Okay, there's two lots of Aberdeen. Reveal. Aberdeen is correct. Okay. What is the name of the frozen Klingon prison planet in Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country? This one's an easy one. Answer: Delta Vega, Ceti Alpha 5. I said Ceti Alpha. It's not 5, Ceti Alpha 6. Ice 9, Rua Penthe. Rua Penthe. Well done, guys. Reveal. Rua Penthe. I'm trying to remember what Delta Vega is, actually. Oh, no, that's where Spock is imprisoned on Delta Vega, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Which brand of beer do Captain Kirk and Gillian drink on the pizza parlor in Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home? That's a good one. Which brand of beer do Captain Kirk and Gillian drink in the pizza bar? This is an interesting one. I like this. Budweiser, Michelop, Miller Lite, or Coors Light? I think it's Miller. Repenthe is better than Butlins. Repenthe is better than Butlins. I like that. I think it's Michelop. Let's try that one. It was. Well done. Well done. So you're greatness. Who was the captain of USS Kelvin? Captain Richard Ruber, Captain Macanese Calhorn, Lacazine the Silver, Captain Rachel Garrett. Richard Rubeau. Nice. What species is Caneza? Gorn, Andorian, Zenkethi, or Rolian? I've never heard of this character before. Rolian. Can we say Rolian? Star Chaser. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, I'm going to go with Star Chaser then. We're going to go with Rolian. Star Chaser, you are on this. I grew up with a JJ Trek and the Brave vs. Transformers. I know this stuff. Kneza is a short alien that follows. Oh, it's the Get Down. It's that guy. Oh, I like that. Cool. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. What is the name of the ancient Vulcan process used to restore Spock's consciousness in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? This is interesting. This one's an easy one. Faltor Pan, Grifor, Hamar, or Makva? Faltor Pan. Anyone else? Anyone else want to put a vote in? What are we thinking? Yeah, it's Faltor Pan. Let's find out if you're right. Yes, you are. What is the name of the so-called planet of galactic peace in the neutral zone? Altair 6, Caldra 4, Nimbus 3, or Cestus 3? Altair 6, Caldra 4, Nimbus 3, or Cestus 3? What do we think? Are you going to go for Nimbus? Anyone else want to put in? Nimbus 3, aka Rachel's hunting ground for endeavors. I mean, yeah, it's everyone's hunting ground for endeavors, let's be real. Which classic rock band's music played when Zephyrin Cochrane broke the warp barrier? Oh, was it Creedence Clearwater Revival? Was it the Rolling Stones, Quicksilver Message Service, or a Steppenwolf? So we're saying CCR, Tacos. As fun as this is, I don't see a lot of Accolade hunting. Tacos, there is a reason for this. As you can see, we are currently at 48% of re-downloading Stowe since it sort of crashed. But yes, Creedence, we're going for Creedence. Let's do it. Here we go, reveal. It was Steppenwolf. The game is too laggy to play, lol. To be fair, like we got to try and get another freaking 11 gigabytes installed. I know it crashed. Literally, I had to reinstall the game as we were going live. Literally. So I was like 10 minutes to go, tried to turn the game on, couldn't get it to function, had to reinstall it just as we're going live. Not the best time I've ever had this happen to me stream. So while it's downloading, I figured we'll do like a little filler session. But yeah, that was Steppenwolf, actually. I'll tell you what, the Guardian wasn't lying. This is definitely a much better quiz. Well, James, to be honest, when I started training someone for Wizard 101 community, they went through the same thing. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so we got one wrong. That's first wrong answer. That counts. I'm not counting the other quiz. That was a really bad quiz. When Vija sends the Lila probe back to the Enterprise, where is she discovered? Near the warp core? In this psionic chamber? Sickbay? Kirk's ready room? Good question. Sonic shower? Anything else? Any other questions? Any other answers? How can you first play the first day event when you've not got a magic carpet ride? You don't know we can fight. Why didn't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you don't know. I need to actually learn the words of that song, but I do like it. But yeah, so we're thinking Sonic Shower. Sonic Shower it is. Nice. What drink does Dr. McCoy order at the bar before trying to charter a flight to the Genesis planet? Altair water, Albrian whiskey, Saurian brandy, Pan Galactic Gargle. Someone put Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster in. That makes me happy. Okay, I'm gonna put Altair water, but who can tell me where Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster comes from? Okay, I'm gonna answer with that. Where does Pan Galactic Gargle? Come on, chat. It's a bonus question for you for this one. Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster. What franchise is Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster from? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Nailing it, Star Chaser. Okay. What is the name of the admiral who agrees that Kirk can demote Decker to XO? Ooh. Nechev, Nugra, Pike, April. Say Nugra. Let's find. Oh, say Nugra. Here we go. Yeah, well done. Malcolm McDonald, whose Dr. Soren killed Captain Kirk in Star Trek Generation, is uncle's. Okay, Malcolm McDonald. Who's Malcolm McDonald's uncle? Who's Star Trek alumni? Let's rephrase the question. Is it Jolene Bullock, Alice Eve, Deep Roy, Alexander Siddiq? Go on. Who is Soren's uncle? Anyone know? Alexander Siddiq. Any other answers before I click it? Any other answers? Going once. Going twice. Sold to Star Chaser. Well done. Okay. Where in the neutral zone was the Kobayashi Maru when Mr. Savick attempted a rescue? Was it in the Gamma Hydra Section 10? Star Trek Line players, you should get this. Beta Delta Section 5, the Delta Omicron 5, Altair 6 Section Epsilon. Gamma Hydra Section 10. Any others? Gamma Hydra Section 10. Okay. Gamma Hydra Section 10 it is revealed. Well done. Gamma Hydra Section 10. What is this guy's name? Okay, guys, Star Trek Line players, you should have this one because, this is a event. Can I phone a friend? No, you can't phone a friend. Stats cheating. This one, you guys have to. Yeah. You guys have to get this one. You literally get this guy in the game. There you are. Right. What date does this take place? So, what date is First Contact? March 15, 2063, April 5th, 2063, November 17th, 2063, or December 8th, 2063? April 5th, yep. Star Trek Day. We've already had our First Contact Day event. What is the thing around Captain Kirk's waist called? Oh, I like that. Com belt, tri-emitter, per-scan device, or bio belt? Is it the com belt, tri-emitter, Persean device, or bio belt? What are we thinking? Any other answers? Any other answers? Going once, bio belt, going twice. Sold to bio belt. It is the per-scan device. Well done, guys. Tell you what, these questions are much better. I'm enjoying these questions. Load. Why won't you load? I feel like our accolade today is literally going to be loading the game up. Come on, Stowe. Don't do this to me. I love you. Okay. Where does this guy work? Okay, where does this guy work? Plexicorp, Metal Walk Solutions, Imperial Alloy of San Francisco, or Chem Metals Incorporated. Chem Metals Incorporated. What do we think? Perplex Metalwork, Plexicorp. We're thinking Plexicorp. I'm going to go with Plexicorp. Okay. Well done, Plexicorp. It's the last question. Before Kirk, Spock, and Bones settle down on Row, Row, Row Your Boat, some other songs suggested. Which of the following is not one of them? Camptown Races, Lakes of Altair Prime, Pack Up Your Troubles, Moon Over Rigel 7. This one's an interesting one. I like this. What are you going to go for? Isn't the guy that invented... Isn't that a guy who invented transparent... Yeah, that is the guy that invented transparent aluminum. So who? Any other answers for this one? Which one was not suggested as a song? Was it Camptown Races, Lakes of Altair Prime, Pack Up Your Troubles, Moon Over Rigel 7? Pack Up Your Troubles. Let's find out. It was not. It was the Lakes of Altair Prime. 17 out of 20. That's not bad. That is not bad. I think we did. I'm kind of happy that we found that one. Come on, Stowe, load. Load, Stowe. Why do you do this? Oh, a 2023 one. Okay, Star Trek Day. 25 Star Trek questions and answers. Come on, guys. Live long and... Okay, if these questions are terrible, I'm going to be annoyed. Okay. Let's start off easy. Complete this quote. Live long and prosper. William Shatner played James T. Kirk in the original series and the movies, but who took over from the role in the blockbuster reboot? Well, that's easy, but go on. Go on, chat. Who took over? At least these are different questions. I'm happy about this. Chris Pine. Yeah, it's Chris Pine. Speaking of Kirk, what does the T stand for? This is another easy. I hate these easy ones. They're too easy. Speaking of Kirk, what does the T stand for? Go on, chat. What does the T in Kirk stand for? Tiberius. Leonard Nimoy originated the role of Spock, who's half human and half what? Oh, for Pete's sake, that's no, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna skip through to the good ones. Vulcan. Right, question 5. What year did Star Trek Next Generation first premiere? Okay, we've not had this one today. Okay, go on. What year did Star Trek Next Generation first premiere? That's actually a question we've not had today. (1987). Any 1988? Oh, we've got some contradictions here. Let's find out. Any others? Any others? Any others? Yes, 1987 is the answer there. Well done. John Lee Picard was assimilated by the Borg in the epic two-parter Best of Both Worlds. What was Picard's name when he was assimilated? What was Picard's name when he was assimilated? Let me know. James, I'm going to say it. Maybe we need Sunkenist for it to go, which is soda. It usually works for me with events in Stoke. Cough, cough, riser. I definitely want some root beer. Locutus of Borg is the correct answer, guys. What is the name of the Klingon crew member who served with Captain Picard's Enterprise? Guys, another easy one for you here. 55%. Gosh, why won't you go faster? James prefers yellow and clear soda. Shush. Shush. Or brown, or was it brown of his? I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not answering that question. No. No, Lance. No. Bad Lance. Okay. Go away, WhatsApp. Right. Which Star Trek movie saw the Enterprise travel back in time to save San Francisco? Oh, this is like Fisherman's Wharf. Yeah, of course, Fisherman's Wharf. I got to go to Fisherman's Wharf. It was great. They had this really nice clam chowder in sourdough. It was great. Star Trek 4. Yeah, best film. Who is the captain of the Enterprise in the series Strange New Worlds? At least we're getting some new questions on this one. I'm happy about this. This one's an easy one, guys. Go on. Who's the captain? Christopher Pike. Yep. According to the ancient Klingon proverb, revenge is a best served what? Cold is the correct answer. In Star Trek The Voyage Home, where the crew of the Tekla spaceship stranded? Ooh, interesting. In Star Trek Voyager, where was the crew of the Tekla spaceship stranded? Ooh, I like this one. A question that is actually a question that Star Trek fans would be like, ooh, I'm intrigued by this one. Just the Delta Quadrant. Yep. What is the name of the crystals required for warp drive to work on a starship? It is just a silly word, isn't it? It is such a silly word. Load. Why aren't you loading? Load. Dilithium crystal. Yes, Patrick Stewart reunited with his Next Generation cast in the 3rd season of Star Trek Picard. But what was the name of the last movie featuring them all? Star Trek Nemesis. What character had Spock-Sard resurrection in Star Trek 3 Search for Spock? Was it Spock? It was Spock. I hated that. That was the worst question ever. I'm not even joking. In Enterprise, Scott Bakula played the first ever captain of the Enterprise. What was his name? Well, this one's easy. This is just Archer. So, yeah. Jonathan Archer. In Wrath of Khan, which classic novel does Khan love to quote, such as, "From hell I stab at thee"? What do we think, guys? Oh, we're at 60%. The Tempest. Moby Dick. I stab at thee. I'm going to let a couple more people answer this one. So what do we think in chat? What do we think? Are we going Moby Dicks? Richard III, right? Shame, Chaco, shame. This one's actually a decent question. I like this. Can anyone answer this one? Moby Dick is the book. So, from hell's heart I stab at thee, for hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee, is Herman Mills' Moby Dick or The Whale. I didn't know it was meant a whale, but yes, it is Moby Dick. And what other Star Trek film references Moby Dick, everyone? That's a freebie. First Contact, yep. In Star Trek Deep Space Nine, what race is Dax? That's easy. Go on, chat. What race is Dax? Trill. Exactly. We're on 63%. Huzzah! What is the name of the animated comedy series that focuses on the sport crew? I mean, it's Lower Decks. I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna copy it in just so we can say we did that question, but it is just Lower Decks. Okay. What is a batleth? I mean, this is interesting. Like, I'm just going to put this in the chat and just be like, what is a batleth? Is it a sword? Is it like is it simple as that? Is it like a simple? Go on. I'm going to make it more complicated. Give me the actual definition of what type of sword a batleth is. Go on. What type of sword is a batleth? I'm not going to accept it's a Klingon sword. What is a batleth? Melee weapon. Let's not go that far. Time me out. Let's not go that far. Giant sword, Klingon sword. You gotta be kidding me. To paraphrase the great Sean Connery, how about trying to read some books instead of burning them? Oh. Easy as red velvet cake. Giant Klingon knife of death. I like that one. Giant Klingon knife of death. Can we please? I just want to ask Decker to give us the ability to name our weapons, and I will name a batleth the giant Klingon knife of death because of what Rachel just said. How many seasons of Star Trek, the original Star Trek, where they were before it was cancelled? There were 3. It's cutlery. I'm gonna accept cutlery as the answer. Bladed weapon. Okay, no, I like Star Chaser's definition better. How many? Well, we hope there was 7. So sadly only 3. God, imagine there was 7. That'd be great. Despite the cancellation of Star Trek, reruns provided the means for the franchise was given another slot. This time was on the big screen. But what year was the Star Trek the motion picture released? Ooh. What year was Star Trek the motion picture released? 1969, 1979? 1979 is the correct answer. What is the name of the Ferengi he runs? Oh, that's just Quark, but, Some of these questions, I'm just like, I'm not even gonna make you like answer them. I'm just like, no. I was going to say huge sword of heck and slash. Sorry, it's still miffed about the unjustified timeout. Wait, what timed you out? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, this bot is... Oh, guys, we're at 69%. We're almost there. We're almost there. We only have to tolerate bad trivia questions for, like... I'm hoping it'll be less than, like, sort of 15 minutes. And then we can finally play Stowe. Loading screens. Taco said Moby Richard. Moby Richard? Interesting. Oh, because... Why does that time you out? Ugh. Yeah, why does that? I don't know. Which Star Trek movie was directed by Captain Kirk himself, William Shatner? When I directed Star Trek, I got a great performance out of me because I respected me so much. It was Star Trek 5, that's right. Have you guys seen that the Futurama Star Trek episode? Yes, and when I directed Star Trek 5, I got such a great performance out of me because I respected me so much. That's good. Star Trek Discovery's Michael Burnham is adopted sister of which Star Trek character? Spoiler alert for those who have not seen Discovery, but go on. Who is she the adopted sister of? Incorrect. She's the adopted sister of Ethan Peck. I'm joking. It's Spock. It's Spock. I'm messing with you. What was the name given by the Bajorans to Benjamin Sisko in Deep Space Nine? That's an okay question. Emissary. Quite right. And what is Starfleet's prime directive? Or General Order 1? As it's called in Strange New Worlds. Non-interference, yes. Well done. Good. Shall we see if we can find an even harder one? Okay, let's see. I'm looking for 760 Star Trek trivia quizzes and questions TV. Okay, Star Trek. Oh, come on. Star Trek trivia from Memory Alpha. Okay. This better be good. I'm going to be judging Memory Alpha on this one. Okay. Okay, what do we got? I got a quiz? Star Trek Trivia. I was just telling me about Star Trek Trivia games. Great. Thank you. I appreciate that, Memory Alpha. I'm disappointed in you, though. The toughest Star Trek trivia questions is in the known universe. Okay. Okay, guys, we're judging. Can we have a Stowe percentage update? Stowe is currently on 74%. 75%. Yes, we are slowly getting there. So hopefully we should be at Stowe time.
By the end of the stream.
Shush. Not by the end of the stream. I'm going to be positive and say at least 10 minutes.
It's taken an hour for it to do 50%.
No, it's at 75%.
Yeah, but it was at 25% when you started the stream.
Shush. Shush! Stop taking it. Everyone tell Sarah to stop breaking our mellow. Go away. And if you do not go away, I shall taunt you a second time. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Yes.
Aren't elderberries nice?
Shush! Go away, or I shall taunt you.
If they're a hamster, can they be boo?
Boo, yes, Boo the hamster. He's a giant space hamster. Right, okay. The toughest Star Trek trivia questions in the known universe. This is from the official Star Trek website. Is it official? Yeah, it's official Star Trek website. And this is this was 2022. So okay, and there's no questions here. No, I'm generally upset that there isn't anything here. Oh wait. Yes. No. No, okay. No, there was no questions. It was just annoying us. Okay. Archive quiz. Oh, BBC archive quiz. Star Trek. Go on. Go on, BBC. What you got for me? I'll take it. Star Trek made its UK debut on the BBC in 1969. But how much do you know? Yeah, I'm doing the BBC Star Trek quiz. But how much do you know about Kirk, Spock, and the original Starship Enterprise gang? Go on. Well, we've done the Guardian one, so we're gonna do the BBC one. 80% though, guys. 80%. We've almost got Stowe working. Yes. Okay.
2 hours later.
Okay. William Shatner, aka Captain James T. Kirk, famously covered which Beatles song? Ooh, I like these questions. I like these ones. Strawberry Fields Forever, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Yellow Submarine, or Yesterday? William Shatner, aka James T. Kirk, famously covered which Beatles song? Strawberry Fields Forever, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Yellow Submarine, or Yesterday? So you think Stat thinks Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Any other answers? Guys, Lucy in the Sky?
Too much LDS.
Too much LDS. So Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Okay. I would not be surprised with LDS, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. There we go. Well done. Excellent. William Shatner gave a unique interpretation of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Speaking of James T. Kirk, what does letter T stands for? I'm not going to make you... It's just Tiberius. And any of the easy questions, I'm not going to make you answer because we've done it before. After starring as Spock, Leonard Nimoy joined which other classic US TV program? Mission Impossible, The Invaders, The Monsters, Get Smart. I don't know this one.
That's a tricky one.
This is interesting. I don't know this one.
I think I know which two it might be.
So after starring as Spock, Leonard Nimoy joined which other classic US TV program? MI, Mission Impossible, The Invaders, The Monsters, Get Smart. So I've got two. Fringe. Mission Impossible. Okay, that's 3 for Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible it is. Nimoy signed up with Impossible Mission Force upon his return to Earth. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, I guess I was just... Which of these films was not directed by Leonard Nimoy? I love the fact that it's got Spacko at the top. Which of these films was not directed by Leonard Nimoy? Star Trek IV: The Search for Spock, 3 Men and a Baby, Galaxy Quest. I know the answer to this one.
Good.
Do you?
Yes, I know the answer.
Go on, chat.
Are you also surprised by the information you've learned from that?
What, that he directed 3 Men and a Baby? Yes, I am very genuinely surprised that he directed, yeah. Galaxy Quest, he did not direct Galaxy Quest. Guys, we're 87%. We are getting there. Thank goodness is all I'm going to say. Next, he did not direct Galaxy Quest. No, he did not. Oh, Nichelle Nichols. She's awesome. R.I.P. Nichelle Nichols' breakthrough role on the show. Who did she portray? Okay, we're just going to go in the ads.
That's like a bit of a dodgy question.
That is a dodgy question. Any of the dodgy ones I'm going to skip. Which famous British actress guested in the first season of The City on the Edge of Forever?
I need to get this.
Was it Jane Asher, Joanne Collins, Elizabeth Taylor?
Joan Collins, by the way, that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, you pronounce it Joan Collins. Okay, Joan Collins, Elizabeth Taylor, or Honor Blackman. Can anyone tell me?
Oh, you guys don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sarah knows this one.
You guys don't know.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. One person's got it.
2 people got it. Yeah. The answer is Joanne Collins. Joan Collins. The answer is Joan. 89%.
What musical was she in?
Oh, Sarah has a separate. What musical was Joan Collins made famous for?
No. She wasn't made famous for it. She was just in the
Sorry,
version.
Joan Collins. I'm a Muppet. Yeah, it was Joan
I
Collins.
just want to know if you know what musical she was in.
Cats? Is it Cats?
No, not Cats.
It's not Cats. I don't know. Tell me, on chat. What?
She's Potiphar's wife. In
Oh,
the
yes, she's in. She's in Joseph.
That woman is immortal.
She is very young.
She is immortal.
Okay, finally, which... Oh, is this the last question? Oh. Which of these shows was not a spin-off of the original series? Delta Quadrant. Okay, next. Khan. Oh,
the BBC a clap for that quiz.
that was a pretty good... I'm not going to...
That one really dodgy
yeah.
question.
Apart from the one dodgy hero... we're at 92%.
Some were just easy, but that one hero question.
That one hero question was a bit like, eh? Yeah. Okay, I think we have time for one more quiz. So let's see who's going to give it to us. Brangle. I love the fact that anytime I do a news show, okay. Can I squeeze? Okay. Okay, these questions aren't that bad. I'm just gonna skip the ones that are super easy. Pike. Which actress did Gene Roddenberry marry? Michelle Barrett. Which
People don't know that one.
well, people know that one.
People know that.
People know that one.
People know that. Ask.
People knew that. We already did that. We did that question earlier.
Oh, you did, but I needed that context.
Yeah. Okay. Star Trek. What future Star Trek movie villain appeared in Space Seed? Okay. This one. What future Star Trek movie villain appeared in Space Seed? Romulan, Klingon, Borg, or Khan?
I mean, that one should be
It's an easy one, yeah. It's an easy one. What episode does Spock experience his first Ponthar? Mirror Mirror, Amok Time, Journey to Babel, or Obsession? Amok Time. Yeah, I'm gonna any ones I'm just like that's easy. What is the name of the little furry creatures that breed quickly and hate Klingons? Targs, Tribbles, Trekkies, or Torgs? Obviously, it's Trekkies. You know, Klingons really hate Trekkies. They're very clingy. And yes, Tribbles. Tribbles is the answer there. I thought it was good. 98% chat. 98%. We're finally there. Come on, Star Trek Online. Yes. Okay, what is the name of the person who saved Earth from nuclear disaster in the episode of the same name? Gary 7, Gary 9, Gary 4, or Gary 6?
Harry 21.
Gary 21, Gary 7. Now, you know they were actually going to do a spin-off of Gary 7. I'm kind of sad. I would like to see that. Which regular character was diagnosed with terminal xenopolycythemia? Terminal exozelia. Yes, Miguel married Jean and tag-teamed with Michelle. Ah, yeah. Which regular character was diagnosed with terminal xenopolycythemia in the third season? Dr. McCoy. Why is there civil war on the planet Churon? Why is there a civil war on the planet Churon in episode Let There Be Your Last Battlefield? They were invaded. One race is black, one race is white, and the other race is white, and the other one is black. Men are fighting to dominate the female class. No one on Churon can die. Go on. What do we think? Racism. And last one. What was the title of the final episode? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Miral, Turnabout Intruder, The Way of Eden, or Spock's Brain? Go on, Sarah. What's the name of the last episode?
What?
You might as well answer the last question. Is it Miral, Turnabout Intruder, The Way of Eden, or Spock's Brain? Turnabout Intruder. Submit answers. Correct. Well done. And Star Trek Online. Woo! Yes! It took us an hour and 10 minutes. But Star Trek Online is finally reinstalled. God, that took forever. Yes. Thank goodness. That's all I'm going to... Let's go! Let's do this. Right, okay. Now I need to decide what character I'm going to take with me. I think last week we were working on Jimothy the Traumatized, weren't we? Just realised that the audio isn't picking up anything. You picking that? Okay, my audio is picking up. Weird. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Which is very quiet. Okay, cool. I'm just going to turn the sound down as well. Audio. There we go. Apply. And I can turn that up a little bit so it's not too overpowering me. Let's go on. We were trying to get Jimothy to level 50 last week. Let's get Jimothy to level 50. So, like I said, for those that don't know, in a couple of weeks' time, Tuesday, the 8th of July, we're thinking I'm going to be doing a stream on my own personal channel where I will be making a brand new character, as I often do. Star Chasing, come join me. And I will be doing a whole day stream. I'm going to be starting like 7 a.m. and I'm going to go, and I can't stop until I get to level 65. We are doing a whole day, and well, at least as close to 65 as I can go. We're going to see how far I can go in one stream. The idea is it's a little fundraiser because I'm going to be fundraising for my little mocap stuff. It's going to be good. Pardon? But we're finalising stuff, as Sarah said. So it's mum's the word at the moment. Right. What was I doing? I am a pain, always. James, I need an invite. What's X up? Where's your X so I can X you in? It's an excellent idea. Exquisite, some might say. I'm just making bad puns at this point. And knowing your luck, it will probably be another double XP weekend as well. Ooh, nice. I did already. You might need to X up again because I've joined slightly later. So if you just X up again, there you are. I can invite you now. Cool. There we are. I have invited you. Right. I think we're going to start things off today by doing. I think we'll just do the event to start with. Anyone want to come join us for the event, by the way? Rachel, I invited you. I'll invite you again. There you are. You join. Right, okay. I'm going to join us for the event. Did that pop for you guys? Let me know in chat. Popped. Cool. Let's go. Alan Z. Not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed that little trivia. I know. Some of those questions were like really bad, but when we got to the really good ones, I generally enjoyed it. Right. I love the fact though that my camera's looking quite good. By the way, guys, what do you think of? I had a haircut today. What do you guys think? Does it suit? Obviously, the mustache is still there, but I'm going to sort of trim this down so it matches the length of the beard. But I think it's all right. But I don't have hair in my eyes anymore, which is a nice change. Oh, thanks, Cerberus. I appreciate it. But yeah, I was sort of getting miffed with the hair constantly in my eyes. I was like, get out the way. Though I must admit, there was enough hair on the floor to make a wig out of my hair this morning when I had the haircut. So, but I'm nice and glad that it is finally short again. James will take Alpha. Okay.
Gateways to our research labs.
Let's go.
Open. Split up.
Hit it down.
Take out the cyber drones so we can regain access to our security fields.
Yes, I've just turned Star Trek Online into The Witcher. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Whoa. Let's get it. Turn volume down slightly. There we go.
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered.
Let's go.
Return to the central hub. Our chiller is compromised. I have activated this level's gateways to assist you.
Need to get out of here. Need to go.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux chiller's thermal blasts.
Ow. I didn't make it out of that one. Oh, no. Timothy the Traumatized was traumatized some more, guys. I've got to get out of here. Run! Run! Run, 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 run. I got ya. Out of my way. Not gonna lie, I still love the fact they gave us a sword for the Halloween event last year. I do like it. Alright, let's go over here. There aren't enough swords in Stowe. Let's go.
Devolved and imperfect. You lack guidance.
Back through. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey Rachel. Let's go.
Flux chillers are clear. The second security field is down.
Let's
Return to the
go.
central hub. Therians, they are modifying the console codes in our particle chambers.
Aetherian did not like that hit.
More Aetherian infiltrators are compromising our consoles.
Rude.
Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
Are destroyed, but you will see the light.
I still love the Aetherians. I think you know, I know we all knew they were going to be bad guys, but I still like. I think that was like, it was just sort of that perfect like. That we know they're going to be the bad guys, but when is it going to drop? And for me, it was just like, yeah, this is great. I like it. Unskippable cutscene.
Ascend or fall. The ether commands it.
The ether commands it. I wonder if we're going to meet the ether. Is it going to be
To secure the shard.
some sort of brain? Maybe it's the because the Aetherians must have their queen, I suppose.
Retrieve the
'Cause
modified
they are
access codes
Borg.
from the Aetherian infiltrators.
So I suppose the ether is their Borg queen.
Another success. Get regain control of the console. The third console has been secured. It is working. A fourth console has been secured.
There we are. Skip. Accolade! Woo! The first Accolade Hunter of the Accolade Hunter stream.
Doing your task.
Yes.
Without your assistance, our bastion might not have survived this attack. Not to mention,
It feels good to get an accolade on Accolade Hunter after we've been sitting waiting for the game to load for the past hour. Yay. Okay. Right, now we've got to decide what we're going to do next. I'd like to do some endeavors this evening. So I'm just going to do a quick change of character. I just finished Red Alerts over here on Xbox, and the Blooming Universe class emerged from above my carrier. Immediately thought, James is here. Then I looked on your stream and realized he's not with us today. I'm sorry, but like I said, I will be streaming next... I'm doing D&D next Sunday, but I will be doing another James White Dragon stream. I might do one tomorrow night, and I'll do Xbox. So just for you guys. So yeah, tune into my James White Dragon streams if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. I'm just going to quickly change onto my Elka. I'm going to do some speedrun endeavors. But I need to know what the endeavors are first. So we're going to see what the endeavors are for today and do them as quickly as humanly possible. Let's see what we got for today. So, Kittimer Vortex is the universal endeavor. Anti-proton damage, space, destroy dreadnoughts, and proton damage. Okay, so I know exactly what character to use for this one then. So I'm going to change onto my John character, and we're going to do the mission Kittimer Vortex. But the reason I'm changing this character is I have a load of characters in stow that... First of all, I'm just going to do some polar on damage ground very quickly. Do you have polar on damage on you? Yes, no? Those are... What's that? Just think about how many polar on damage on me. Comet Disruptor... No polar on. That's fine. Okay, right. I could just buy him polar on damage. No. Okay, we are going to... I'm going to form a little mini team to do the Universal Endeavor, which is Kittimer Vortex. If you'd like to play Kittimer Vortex, make sure to put next up in the Priority 1 chat channel. And if you're like, how do I join the Priority 1 chat channel? Do not fear. I have your back, my good friend. You can join the chat channel by typing the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1 or one word, and then hit your enter key there. And then put a little X up, and then I'll get you invited in. So there you are. There's one invite. Rachel, X up again if you want to join as well. There we are. There's another one. Right. Any more for Kittimer Vortex? Any more for any more? Any more for any more? Hello, Kittimer Vortex. That's right. That's the endeavor for today. Kittimer Vortex going once. Kittimer Vortex going twice. Sold Kittimer Vortex. I've sold the Kittimer Vortex to Kittimer Vortex. Yes, Kittimer Vortex going once. Going twice. Let's do Kittimer Vortex then. I'm going to queue it on advanced as well. We'll do it advanced, whichever one pops first. Destroy dreadnoughts. I might pop to the Voth battle zone quickly and see. But we'll see what we get. Oh, I forgot. I'm rocking the... this is not going to go well. I realised I've got the Pioneer class, but I'm not finished upgrading it yet, so it's going to go really badly. Here we go. Pioneer class. And I don't have shields equipped, so I'm glad I checked. As you can see, I'm actually... I've only got the old system of damage buff. I don't have... I need to get some new isomags for this character. Isomags! Right, let's do this. Oh, yeah. So I've got... On this character, I'm using an old weapon. I'm using Herald anti-proton beams. Anyone ever used Herald anti-proton beams before? Oh god, I just realised I haven't even got the mastery of this. Call to arms. Once surrounded, some Pioneer reinforcements. Ooh. I do need to get the mastery on the ship up. I might do some patrols and level the ship up. Pink Vanity Shield. Oh, Pink Vanity Shield doesn't look good. Tell you what, that looks quite nice on it. I might keep that on. No, I'm wrong. It doesn't look nice. Just no Vanity Shield. No Vanity Shield. Let's go. Keep it standard. Let's go! One of you says Pioneer. Let's go. So, for those that don't know, yesterday on my James Watt Dragon stream, I was helping my friend Tasha start off with Star Trek Online. She'd never played Star Trek Online before, so I was giving her a hand. It was quite fun, really. Anti-proton damage succeeded. Ooh, look at that. We hold James as 266. Let's go. Two dreadnoughts destroyed. Let's get the third dreadnought. Oh no, we failed. It's all right. We're not playing elite, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's go. I remember when I first got these Iconia weapons, I was like, oh, they're Iconia weapons, and they must be the most powerful weapons in the game. Very quickly I learned I was wrong, but you know. But hey, it didn't matter. No one was around to tell me otherwise. It's quite funny, like, when you think back to the first time you played this game, you're like, you know... I mean, to be fair, so much has changed in SPO since I started playing. Like, so many different things that you were like, that was fine. Tell you what, I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to think this TFO might be better for dreadnoughts because each one of those counted as a dreadnought. I'm generally... Oh, I forgot. Pilot, bridge officer ability, armor penetration. No, just go for armor pen. 100%. We're up to 766. I can only imagine that those very fast moves are putting a strain on the structure integrity grid on your ship. Your chief engineer must be shouting loads of down in engineering. Perhaps. But to be fair, this is an engineering captain, so maybe he's, you know, he's just tinkered with the ship a lot. I don't know. I'll give her all she's got, Captain. Here, try this. How did you know how to do that?
The scimitar has been destroyed.
Not my first rodeo, kid.
Detected several escape pods entering the vortex. As much as I hate to say it, I do not think we have seen the last of Denatra of Borg.
Oh no. We'll have to wait for the next time we inevitably have to do this TFO. There you go, though. Kisama Vortex might be really good for the Dreadnought Endeavor. Just in case you didn't know, if you need Dreadnoughts, do Kisama Vortex, because each one of those gates counts as a Dreadnought. I did not know that. I don't know if that's a glitch. But yeah, if you have that Endeavor, do that. Right, I'm going to change characters again. Just to a character that has... I'm just going to get some Polaron damage quickly, and then we'll do some missions on Jimothy. Hello. Hello, Slimo. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Tell you what, I'm not gonna lie, the game is looking really nice today. Yeah, maybe uninstalling and reinstalling was a good thing. I don't know, but it just looks nicer. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's in my head. Maybe it's just nice that I can actually play the game instead of having to wait for a loading screen. Do I have a Polaron weapon there? I do have a Polaron weapon. My inventory is full. Okay. Let's get rid of that then. And my inventory's not full now. Can I have my weapon back? What Polaron? Is that Polaron? Oh, I'd have 2 Polaron weapons. Okay, I'll put that one on. And we'll just do a quick patrol and then we'll do some missions. I always go for just the Jupiter Station. Not nice. Not as nice as you, James. Ah, wait, what? Did I say something's nice? Well, I appreciate you calling me nice, Lance. I appreciate it. Right, here we go. This is my go-to ground damage one now because it's just like I can just load it up, get the damage, get out. Obviously, if I've got to like kill things on ground, I'll just do the damage there. But if I don't have that, I just have Space Endeavors. I just come here. It's so nice to have to do Endeavors again. It sounds contradictory, but honestly, like the game was getting to a point where I was like, I've got nothing to do. I have the best weapons. I have the best gear. I can't grind any higher levels, so I'm generally happy that at least I have something to grind for now. Right, let's go back on Jimothy. Guys, we're going to do some missions. I'd like to try and get Jimothy leveled up. Maybe not to level 50 today, but I'd like to get him pretty high. So, do you have the cellular modulation weapons? One of those will let you allow 6 energy types. Ooh, I do not. I might have to try that. Is that the ones from the... is that the ones currently in Mud's Market? Because I don't think I have those ones. It's one of those things in Mud's Market I've never really picked up. I have a lot of things from Mud's Market, but not those. Corrosive Plasma. No, just Corrosive Plasma there. Oh, currently in Mud's Market. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have those. It's one of those sets that I never really picked up. I know you got the Corrosive Plasma. 6 types of Corrosive Plasma weapon. Ooh, nice. Are they not in Mud's Market anymore? Hang on a second. Oh no, there's cellular modulation. Oh! I'm about to pick... I do not have those, no. I'm about to pick those up. I might pick those up. It was an event weapon. Yeah, it was probably just before my time. Because I have a lot of event gear. And when I say a lot, I have a lot. I have a lot of event gear. So I think it was just before my time on event gear, to be fair. So I might have to pick that up. Right. I need to do some leveling. I'm going to get my team back together. Come on, team. Come join me. I'm thinking we should do some missions. But what missions should we do? What missions haven't we done? We haven't done Dyson Sphere. I'm not doing Dyson Sphere. Could do Delta Arc just to make Sarah cry. Actually, know what? We should do Yesterday's War. But I'm skipping Temporal Ambassador. I really hate Temporal Ambassador. I'm sorry, chat. Right. I'm going to do Core of the Matter.
Significant temporal activity in the Glorndon. Stay safe out there.
Right, I'm going to share this one. Make primary. Transwarp. Alzy. Still really warm today. I'm not going to lie. Accolade! Yeah! Right. Begin Core of the Matter. I do. I love the look of this Dreadnought. Am I the only one that loves the look of this Dreadnought? I just think it looks really nice. Just like a TOS era Dreadnought, I think so. Temporal Ambassador is one of my favorite episodes. Oh, well, you, Lone Wolf, you could come join us. Oh, okay. No, I skipped it because it's a solo mission. That's why I skipped it. Oh wait, no, you can play it as a group. Okay, maybe I'll go back and play it. I'll go back and play it later. Just for you, though. Right, here we go. Sometimes I do things to Stone. I kind of wish there was like an option if you did something wrong that they'd actually like attack you. I sometimes I'm like, kind of wish that was a thing. Like just like you do two more, you scan it one more time, and it just like you just start a random space battle. It just becomes a DPS mission. Thanks, we'll need it. Traumatized out. Yes, Jimothy the Traumatized returns. Jimothy the Traumatized is making a triumphant return. Jimothy, which person? No. No. That would really traumatize him. Not me, though. Right. Oh, hey. How's it going? Let's go through. Hello, guard. And will you obey? And will you obey? And will you obey? Access log. Access log. Access log. Access log. Log accessed. I have accessed the log. Doobie doobie doobie. I have accessed the log. Yeah, what's going on?
Greetings, Sub-Commander. Have a care, friend. We don't take kindly to threats.
Ooh. I'm going to kill you. In like 5 minutes. Not yet.
Sub-Commander. Of course. However, even a cornered beast knows when it has lost.
Take your place at the table. I'm taking my place at the table, everyone.
Please. Let's begin, shall we?
Okay. I love the fact they attack me. They know that I'm from the future. They like already experienced like how powerful and overpowered I am. But they're still like, you know what? Let's shoot at him anyway. Jimothy, the traumatized attack. Traumatizing attack. Doctor, I'm afraid of backstories. When did this all start? Well, Move my mic slightly there. I was peeking too much. By the way, guys, what do you think of my new stand? I can actually put the mic near my mouth now. It's great. Huzzah! You there? Hiya! Yes. You didn't survive that, did you? Prepare to be traumatized. There we are. And scanning. There we are. Right. I just realized something, though. Us going back in time, fighting the Temporal War, right? That must be really sad. Like, you've gone to the future because they sort of faked your death. And so you but you're going back as a temporal agent. just casually. It's sort of like,
Your uninvited guests will make a fine target for the weapon, Chula.
The Doomsday machine is about to open fire. Nice job. Keep it up.
let's do this. Allons-y.
Almost got this console.
I'm glad Daniels gets a happy ending. Oh, Accolade. And we've just got to level 45 as well.
Console is ready. Codes to the Doomsday machine so you can transmit the control codes.
There we are.
Activating shutdown protocol. Now. Something is wrong. It's not working.
Oh dear.
It's firing indiscriminately.
Enough! It's only a matter of time before that thing destroys the planet! All ships, destroy the Doomsday weapon and the cool ship! All ships, protect the planet from that machine at all costs!
There we are.
Yes, and a cool ship is about to be for the beast. That should end it. Wait, what's happening? The machine. It's on a collision course. No, no!
Boom. Oh no. Oh no.
And I don't care. You helped us with the traitorous.
There we are.
Then our cool ship must have
There we go.
disrupted it somehow.
Thank you, Admiral. I appreciate it. Ooh. Fraggy male. Tellurite female. Trill male. I'm going to go for a... Get ourselves a free nog. Not yet, but you will be joining my crew
Stopped
later.
them this time. At great cost.
I'm going to go
Clearly,
for
when
that.
they're cool and they're-
Congratulations.
There we go.
There's been a
Level
temporal
46.
disturbance in the 27th century. Do you have any questions?
Let's go. Foregone conclusions, everyone. Let's go. Transwarp. Actually, to be fair, I did promise Wolf that I would do... Oh, Accolade. I did promise that I would do a mission that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I promised. So I'm going to do Temple Ambassador. Let's do this is a mission I'm not the biggest fan of, but I did promise. I always keep a promise. Wolf, you there? I'm about to play your favorite mission. Just for you. So if you're not there, I'm going to feel sad. Right, Temple Ambassador. I think this is a solo mission, so let's see. If it is, I'm pretty sure Temple Ambassador is a solo mission. Speed run, speed run. First person to do it gets a sandwich. I'm not going to tell you what's in the sandwich, but you will get one. I have to find where I can buy one. Unless I'm the one who wins it, then I won't have to buy a sandwich. I'll just take it off the many sandwiches I've bought myself over the years. I feel like I need to write a song parody about Stow loading screens. What song should I parody for this Stow loading screen song? What do we think? Nah, got a better idea. Sodas for our tunes. Okay, I'll buy our tunes a soda. But what would make a good song? Really tickles me that Tholians can damage 29th century starship from the 24th century. That is true. Since you know it's summer. Crazy, hazy, lazy days of summer. Banana. Soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. I always forget that a Wells class shows up randomly. Time travel. What, in the year 2025? Still alive. In the year 2525. Scan anomaly. Maybe we shouldn't scan the anomaly. Oh, I'm about to send... Oh, now I have a cheap freighter. Right, this is speed run. Cat time.
Thank you. Do you need anything else?
I'd like to see more Franklin Drake. I feel like his character is one of those characters I'm just like... You know, I feel like we barely see him as a character. Will there be cake at the end? I will get cake for the winner. That's a great song in all honesty. Year 2525, man is still alive.
Got a minute to call. I know. We tried to go. Me and Mike, we ended up.
Hello, Tasha.
We need your... My name is... I know this is a...
Oh, I gotta follow... I hate the fact I have to follow him. Right, come on. Speed run, dude. I need you to run. The cake is a lie. It is only virtual cake, I'm afraid. Right, here we go.
We need...
Tell me about yourself.
I know this is a lot.
God, I literally...
We need... I'm from Starf with Frank... Of course, here, take the...
Right, here we go. Grab the key from Franklin Drake's monk. Run! Run! Hello, Franklin.
Do you have a quest? Take it. Do you need anything else?
Right, let's go find Sean and convince him. Where's Sean? There he is.
How can I assist you? I don't remember.
There we are. Is your character's full name Jimothy Lucas Picard? No, his name is Jimothy the Traumatized. Ah, my favorite mission, part of the mission. Picard! Right. There is an accolade I need to get here. I need to find He's Dead Jim. Which I believe I go this way for. Oh, there's the tribbles. Consult the wise tribble. I've consulted now. Consult the wise tribble. Woohoo! Accolade! Right. Right, view hand-drawn map. Right, I need to go... His dead Jim is somewhere around here. Right, which way's He's Dead Jim? Right, let's go this way. I think He's Dead Jim is this way, isn't it? There we go. He's Dead Jim. Who's Jim? Yeah, got it. Does it ever explain why there is a TOS officer here? I never actually thought about it. I don't think it ever does it? Right, okay. There's another accolade. Actually, there's a lot of accolades in this mission. I always forget. But this is actually a really good one for accolades. Right. Open the door for everyone. In you come, everybody. Come in, guys. Good job.
We don't have much time.
Okay.
We don't have much time.
What's your specialty?
Tricks to take that tractor beam system. We don't have much time.
So you're going to do tractor beam.
I am here.
What's your specialty?
Posting in Starfleet was to an ambassador class vessel. I am familiar with most of the ship's systems, but I spent several months working on a refit of the ship's computer. I am here to assist.
You're going to do ship power levels.
We need to work together. I was the helm officer on the Enterprise before everything went to hell, but I'm really handy with heavy machinery. We need to work together.
Do docking plants.
Overriding security protocol.
And I'm going to do this one. Disable energy matrix. The name's Jim, Captain Jimbo Bond.
I'm changing
Jimbo
the targeting
Bond.
subroutines for the tractor beams.
Tasha's almost done.
Tractor beam is disabled.
I feel like Temporal Ambassador is not as long as I remembered it being. I suppose I have the cat, so it makes things a lot faster. But I always sort of remember Temporal Ambassador being a long mission. And one more to go. Right, head to ship. Let's go.
I thought you deactivated all the security protocols.
Just very little ship fights.
You want me to do
Break
that?
the story.
I know a few things about force fields.
Do you guys remember when this mission came out? You got two versions of ship. You had a tier 5 version you got.
You do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right?
You know a mission I really liked them to add back in? The one where you go on the maiden voyage of the Enterprise F. I missed that mission. That was a good little
I
mission.
thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly states that...
I don't think the Tholians have heard of Protocol 547C.
Oh, it crashed. It did a crash. Well, that's not good. Had cap lock on. That's why I couldn't get in. Right. I'd like to state that I was winning until my thing crashed. Right, here we are. Ambassador class.
Captain, I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position. Tholian orb weavers on an intercept.
Oh, look, it's the Azure Nebula. Oh no, really? Accolade.
Tholian tarantula on set.
I wonder if there's a glitch in the mission at the moment.
A ship just appeared out of nowhere and destroyed that Tholian tarantula. I've never seen a ship of that configuration before. Or one in fact had fire.
We took a hit. Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship.
Looks like you can use some help.
Take the Enterprise C back in time. Let's go. Done. Ah.
That's my job.
I was close. I was close. I think I did pretty well. I love from the perspective of our character. They have no memory of what happened. So they're just like, from our character's perspective, they're just like, what?
There wasn't anything there. That's strange.
Congratulations.
There we go. Level 47. 7. Right, guys, that brings us to the end of Accolade Hunter. I'm so sorry that we had half the stream with no Star Trek Online, but I hope you enjoyed our little intermediate trivia session. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on Accolade Hunter. This has been episode 133. I've done 133 of these. That's kind of scary. Of course, don't forget to follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to find out about our next show. Don't forget about our sister show at Priority One Armada Live, which broadcasts every Saturday, bringing you the latest Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news. I'll be joining you this Saturday with the trivia contest. So I hope you enjoyed trivia today, because we'll be doing a proper trivia contest on Saturday. I'm very excited for it. If you'd like to stay in contact with me and the guys throughout the week, don't forget to join the chat channel, P1 chat channel, /channel_space priority one, all one word, and then hit that enter key. And if you'd like to join my team, my compadres, you can head over to priority1armada.com and sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority One Armada. This episode of Priority One Armada Accolade Hunter would not be possible without the incredible support of our community patrons through patreon.com. We have thank you packages, and you can get different thank you packages based on the amount you donate. Head over to patreon.com/priority1armada to find out and put some support in. And speaking of people that support us a lot, patron supporters like special thanks to our patron supporters like Wale Coyote, Sayar, Teacher Guy, Amgen, and Miku, and add your support at patreon.com/priority1armada. Before we go, I'd like to say a very special thank you to our artist Jason Smith, and a very special thank you, of course, to you guys, because without you, none of this would be possible. So we're going to do a little raid here. See who else is playing Star Trek Online. Oh, we'll join Beckley's stream. Let's do that. Right, guys. Actually, I'm just going to see if Ho and the Bros is on. A good friend of mine might be streaming. If not, no, she's not streaming. That's fine. So I have another channel to stream. That's okay. Right, we're going to raid this channel here. Live long and prosper, guys, and have an awesome day. Looks like they're playing Stowe as well. Right, guys, we're raiding in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Until next time, Accolade acquired. Bye.